Hey, trapping at my granny crib, you know I made it happen. Put my life into these rhymes and then I started rapping. Hey, I heard them niggas keep talking shit until I pull up clapping. Hey, we the ones who get the drop and pull up with that stat. I say we the ones who get the drop and pull up with them drinks. Hey, little buddy, them say they was real, but them little niggas fake. Mama told me always be yourself, don't be nothing that you ain't. We was broke, we with your eating noodles, now we eating steak. Now we eating steak, hey. I pull up clapping, ayy, we the ones who get the drop and pull up with that stat. I say we the ones who get the drop and pull up with them drinks. Hey, little buddy, they don't say they was real, but them little niggas fake. Mama told me always be yourself, don't be nothing that you ain't. We was broke, we with your eating noodles, now we eating steak. Now we eating steak, ayy. Now we eating steak. Now we eating steak.
It is time for an Icon Sport exclusive coming at you right about now.
We are live, y'all, once again. Boy, what a day yesterday was. Hey, in the barn today. Telling you. Ain't nothing like it, y'all. It ain't nothing like it. Nothing like it, I'm telling you. Had a great time up at Blunt High School on yesterday. Y'all represent y'all school. Represent your schools, represent your city. Tell you. That time of the day, y'all. We about to talk some football. About to show you a little clip what we saw yesterday. Oh, I'm telling you, great time to be here. Blunt got them dream chasers up at Blunt. They got some dream chasers up there at Blunt too. The Lions of Williamson checking in with us. They about to do some ribbon cutting down there. History is about to be made down in Maysville. Telling you. History is about to be made down in Maysville. Tell you. Tell you, man. When KT come to your school, get ready to get offered. Tell you. You miss KT with the college coaches, somebody get offered. Tell you now, somebody go get offered. Y'all, when they see football 365 in the building, they already know they got to offer somebody before they leave. Tell you. Great day up at Blunt. Look at Troy Coach in the background. Tell you, great day on yesterday. Chilling with my buddy from Louisiana, Lafayette. Coach Thomas on yesterday up there at Blunt. Tell you, great time to be here. Great time to be here. Tell you, we don't owe you nothing around here. KT, why you ain't been to our school? Y'all done had enough visitors. Y'all, I'm telling you, a lot of schools done had a lot of visitors. Y'all, it is what it is. I'm just trying to move some of the traffic. I'm just the traffic director, whatever you want to call that. Oh, tell you, great time to be here, y'all. Now I was talking about this on yesterday. I'm telling you, man, it ain't no reason why anybody should be hating on anybody. I'm telling you, no reason. And no reason. You ain't get a scholarship, you ain't ready for one yet. Telling you. Don't be up there. Well, I ain't getting no scholarship. Telling you. Y'all, St. Paul's checking in. The land is here. The land concluded day spring this morning at 8 o'clock. I wasn't getting up that early to go see no spring. Tell you. And, you know, I'm going to tell you this. The spring has came and went for a lot of schools. All that hype. I told y'all about hyping up stuff. It will backfire on you. College coaches going to be coming through next week as well. So don't think it's the end of the world because you ain't picked up an offer this week. College coaches will be coming, making their rounds next week. Based off the game film. Tell you. Better do something while you're out there. It's a field of opportunities. And a lot of kids feel like just because they're on the team, they're supposed to get an offer. Don't work like that. If your kid don't like talking, don't worry about getting no scholarship. Especially if you in a leadership position, linebacker, safety, quarterback. Don't even worry about it. Every college coach I done talked to, they say the quiet kids be the worst one. You got to be communicating on to make it to that level. Well, they ain't their personality. Well, they ain't gonna get no scholarship. They ain't gonna get no scholarship then. You can cancel that subscription. I can promise you that. Tell you. I'm just the bad news. I don't mind being. It's a head of born on Wednesday show. Tell you, man, we're gonna play some of the videos from yesterday. Gonna play some of the videos. Let me see if they download. Yeah, they download. Let's see what went on up at the Blood High School yesterday. Big Tristan Harton Robert. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Y'all had a brain freeze. I put the wrong last name for the kid. And normally I catch myself. And tell you, that kid, that physical, y'all. Ooh, that kid, that physical. Tell you, ain't nothing to play with. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Them the kids you want on your team. The ones that having fun and out there communicating with their teammates. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all can sit around here and don't listen. I'm giving you the cheat sheet. Some of y'all think y'all got to go to certain schools to get scholarships. No, you have to listen to get the scholarship. The problem is everybody trying to get the cheat sheet. Oh, I'm gonna go to Vike, I'm gonna go to Williamson, I'm gonna go to Saraland. No. At some point, your kid gonna have to know how to communicate. At some point, they are checking your IDs at the door. And that's what a lot of kids not really ready for. They got all the talent, they got all this other stuff, but they ain't got the intangibles that's needed to be a college football player. You don't work well with others. You always hating on other people. Yeah, I made a post about that. One of the schools, y'all, I ain't gonna name the school. One of the school kid got an offer, and everybody wonder how the kid get an offer. That ain't none of your business. Keep working. That kid only in, it don't matter. Evidently, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And some of y'all think, oh man, well, I be working out with such and such, much. And I, man, that jump don't mean nothing to the college coach. College coach don't give a damn who you work out with. You better know how to play. That's what you better know how to do. you better know how to relay the message to the other kids. Telling you now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be with some today. I might go and cut my grass today though. I don't know. The game tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go and cut my grass today. But I'm telling you, man, just a great time to be here. You know, if I'm gonna say this, if college coaches been to your schools and you didn't get no offers from those colleges, just know that they coming back. Especially if they offer somebody. Oh yeah, spring football over at Saraland. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. It's hard to gauge when you don't play against other people. You know, I'm gonna say that, but for learning purposes, it's great. You know, I went up to Blunt yesterday. Shoot, man, you could have saved them days and held off and did the 10 days, you know, before the season. Uh, for all the, you know, but man, we need to do no, you should have just kept working out. Kids still getting offers from the workouts. Kids are getting offers from having the regular workouts without the helmets. Kids getting offers, y'all. Look at Troy. Troy right there. Hold on, let me get the other pitch. Man, see, some of y'all think this stuff be a game. Look, Louisiana coach right there by the kid. Y'all, it's that serious at a workout. Or are they not? Y'all, the Alabama High School Athletic Association allows you to work out. Some of y'all done put on helmet, shoulder pads, and still ain't got no offer. Still ain't getting no offers. And y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all been real quiet. Had a college coach yesterday asked me, he chose 2 or 3 kids, and he asked me which one would I take, and I said Leatherwood. Why you said Leatherwood, KT? The kid run track, kid won state in 4x4, so he got endurance, and he got all the measurements, and he can fly, and he'll hit you, and he communicate with his teammates. College coach said, you gonna take one player, KT. Which one you gonna take? Leatherwood. And for a lot of the 27s, a lot of the coaches not even recruit 27s. That's shocking, but they not. Because I found this out from one particular college coach yesterday. Some schools can't even, some schools can't even leave leave their campus until for every kid they lost in the transfer portal, they had to replace before they could leave their campus and go out and recruit high school kids. I'm gonna say that again for the people way in the back. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this off the screen. Some of the colleges who lost kids in the transfer portal could not leave the campus until they replaced those kids that they lost in the portal first. They couldn't go and recruit no high school kids until they replaced every kid that they lost in the transfer portal first. So y'all getting first-hand information today, and I'm telling you, it's not a popularity contest as you may think. Some of your kids they know are good. They just can't offer you because they got to go sign a kid out there portal first and then come back and recruit the high school kid. So don't lose no hope. Y'all, I found this out yesterday. Blount has had 26 transfers. 26 kids left Blount. 3 of them played in the state championship game last year. So, y'all, woo, what if they still had all their kids? Yeah, that portal got to be dealt with first. And, Southport, exactly. South Alabama, one of them schools too, Ms. Eagle. Not those coaches can get out and recruit high school kids. South Alabama, one of those schools, y'all. It's several other schools. See, that's how in depth you got to be with this stuff. Y'all, it's gonna be a lot of kids get offers next week too. UNC Charlotte came in here yesterday offering a bunch of kids. But them folks had to deal with the transfer portal too. Several schools had to deal with the transfer portal first, and then they could get out and recruit. So don't be around here. Oh man, my kid ain't getting on. Okay, keep working. Might be a phone call away. Y'all, Leatherwood. I'm talking about him real quick. Kid out at Blount. Y'all, he been running track, and boy, I tell you, y'all, I'm telling you, Blount winning the 4x4 state championship means a lot to the college football coach. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. Some of y'all kids was in front of the line. That kid goes and win the 4x4. He jumps to the front. It's almost like being in one of them barbershops where somebody can pay to be in front. Yeah, he paid his dues. Now he in front of the line. Well, he getting out of my. The kid been running track. Kid been running track. The kid been running track, y'all. And was successful. For all y'all, oh man, we just gonna work. Y'all got bypassed yesterday. I ain't finna see it act like it didn't happen. A lot of them got bypassed yesterday, JB. What have you been doing in your off season? So y'all, me and the college coaches out there, but we go to Blount, to see Leatherwood, Big Tristan, Harden Roberts, and about 5-6 more kids. Leatherwood vocal. Hey man, watch it. Watch over top. He come to post route. Everything he said happened. Everything he said happened. Communicate with his teammate. One of his teammates intercept the ball. Run it back. Leatherwood go run down the field and meet him at midfield. And boy, the little high five where everybody, jump up in the air. He doing it with the kid. offer, offer. Why you get off for doing that? Because you can celebrate somebody else's success. That makes you a top prospect. When you're great and you can celebrate your teammates, that makes you greater. Makes you greater. But no, oh, you better than them. See, some of y'all be y'all worst enemy. Some of y'all be y'all worst enemy. Some of y'all be y'all worst enemy in this recruitment game because y'all so used to being selfish and it's mine and all this type of mentality. Man, them folks ain't picking you up, man. And man, y'all wouldn't, y'all can't imagine what a Division I player makes. Y'all, we was sitting there, uh, y'all yesterday, man. We sitting there, one of Leatherwood dad. Well, one of the parents walked up while I was talking with the college coach. I said, "Yes, such, boom, 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 boom," and uh, and y'all when the college coach told me what the kids were making. Just say y'all, it was one particular school, kids make more than one of the schools that won a national championship. One of the schools off I-10, well, I can say it, Louisiana, Lafayette, kids make a little bit more than some of the kids who played on a national championship team. How is that possible? Because of the success rate of the school. Donors don't mind donating to something that's successful. Same way at your high schools. If you're alumni of a school and you think that they doing what they supposed to do and they call you and say, hey man, we need you to do this, do this, do this, what you gonna do? You gonna do it. But if they up there doing stuff you don't like, you ain't gonna support it. It is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Some of y'all better be glad Blunt didn't do a spring game because that would have pulled some college coaches away from your game. I'm gonna say that for the people way in the back too. Some of y'all better be glad Saraland went at 8 o'clock this morning. Cause some of the college coaches wouldn't been able to come see y'all today. Some of y'all better be glad Jackson playing Mary G tomorrow. Because tomorrow night, some of them colleges can go by your school. Y'all, we're gonna have some entire coaching staffs here on tomorrow for the Mary G and Jackson game. I'm talking about like defense coordinator, position coach, and head coach. Offense coordinator, position coach, and head coach is gonna be here tomorrow for that game. Gulf Shores playing Fairhope tomorrow as well. It's gonna be some over there as well. I found that out yesterday. Gulf Shores playing Fairhope on tomorrow, and there's some kids over there. And y'all, one thing about y'all, that dog pound means something. The Dream Chasers mean something, and the Super 100 definitely means something. Y'all, the Super 100, y'all, I'm gonna break it down to y'all today. When a kid makes the Super 100, that's national. That's something we can't touch. That's 247 on 3. That's the goal of every kid around here. But it's not a requirement. I'm gonna say that again. That's the goal of every kid around here, but that's not a requirement. Y'all, we got Dream Chasers with offers right now. Why they still Dream Chasers? Because they might skip the dog pound and go straight to the Super 100 next year. Oh, okay. My bad. They might skip a whole step. Kid from the floor yesterday. Found out he gonna get a couple more offers. So he get upgraded from Dream Chaser to Dog Pound. So y'all, what we doing is way different from what's been done in the past. Well, KT, no, we're not. Y'all, when we go to a practice, we gonna see certain kids that's standing out who we think should be getting offers and all that other stuff. And y'all, we gonna put them on Dream Chasers. The Dream Chasers really is the really only category that we really control. The college coaches control the Dog Pound, and the national evaluators and the college coaches control the Super 100. I'm just glad that we be able to pick Dream Chasers. I can go to a 7-on-7 event, see a kid with a great performance, and make that kid be a Dream Chaser. Can I upgrade him to Dog Pound? No, only the college coaches can. Can I put him on Super 100? No, because the national evaluators do that. And y'all, we not gonna go against the ground. Oh yeah, we're gonna make him Super 100 because what we think. No, we're not going against what these people are doing because they working with us to get the kids that we need up there. Tank Jones' daddy said all the time, trust the process. I'm gonna say this. I said it in basketball yesterday, and I'm saying it in football. From the 7th grade all the way, I'm talking about the current 7th graders before they become 8th graders. From the 7th grade through the 11th grade, y'all, we are in good hands with Allstate. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Some kids are gonna take to your junior or your senior year, going into your junior, going into your senior year for you to get your offer. Some kids getting them as 9th graders going into 10th grade. Some kids, like Captain Money Jr., he gets an offer going from 8th grade to 9th grade. Talk to the coach that offered him. He said it's a no-brainer. But some in particular happened when he went to watch him work out at practice. Oh, no problem. No problem, Steph. Y'all, we're gonna always go by those. It was something that was beyond football. It ain't had nothing to do with catching no interception. It ain't had nothing to do with what he lifted in the weight room. It was something that you can't teach. That's that lion. That's that lion that lies on the inside. And some of y'all might want to know what the lion is, y'all. I'm gonna play a video so you can get up to speed, and y'all will be right back. Finishing up our hour, because y'all, we ain't doing no but an hour today. Here we go, y'all.
Some of y'all think it's just gonna happen. It don't work that way. See, football honors hard work and discipline. It don't honor your name, where you from, because you black or because you white. Don't care about none of that. All it honors hard work. That's it. My little college team won 31 games in a row. Them guys refuse to lose. They refuse. We had a guy named Darryl Richardson. He couldn't stand when somebody with half speed. I wonder if y'all got those kind of leaders. Or y'all got guys who want to get everybody free. Y'all got a funny face. You know he didn't finish his reps, you don't say nothing. You know he didn't run to the line, you didn't say nothing. Because I know what greatness looks like. I've been blessed to be on some great teams. If you go in the jungle, the cheetah is the fastest animal in the jungle. Some of y'all fast. But the cheetah don't run the jungle. If you go in the jungle, the elephant is the biggest animal. Big joker right there. But the elephant don't run the jungle. The lion run the jungle. Because what's the hill? Lions gotta walk around. But what's the hill? I'm asking you that right. What do you got here? I heard someone one time say, my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. I can watch your huddle film and tell what your heart pumps. Are you happy when your teammate has success? Are you whining that I should be playing more? You and your daddy at home lying at each other. Son, you should be starting. Son, you better than all them boys out there. You know you trash and your daddy know you trash. But you lying to yourself. You won't put it all in. You won't watch film. You won't sell out in the weight room. You won't sell out here. You got one foot in, one foot out. You're a front.
Tell you. Man, he said some, are you a go along to get along player? Somebody could be out there unfocused or playing around and you right along with them. Just because you better than them, you feel like, oh, I can play around a little bit. No. No. Are you an asset to the coach? Are you a reflection of the coach? Most of the teams, y'all, that lose the big game, it don't be the coaches, it be the players. I'm gonna say that for the people way in the back. Sometimes it takes what the players can do. Come on now. And then, some people say, oh man, they got favoritism. You know, favoritism. If your kid out there being a reflection and an asset to the coach, people gonna pay attention to that. One of the coaches said, man, they went by one practice, the kid was out there arguing. And one kid made everybody shut up. That kid got off. How you get off, KT? Because he was the line. Other kid was fast, other kid, was big or whatever. Kid was a line. That's something you can't teach. That's what they're looking for, y'all. They're looking for kids who stand out, that are leaders. Oh, I've been playing since I was in the 4th grade. Them folks do not care. And you still don't know how to talk? That, they're kind of like a backfiring statement. You've been playing since the 4th grade, but you don't open your mouth. Coaches who have connections to this area know who to offer. Better late than never. Exactly. Wait your turn. It's coming. I saw Dulane. They had Dulane at running back. They had Dulane at cornerback. Tell you. He actually one of the kids. I didn't get a picture of a couple more kids up at Blunt. I got to get pictures of Kanye. What's the boy Kanye? The D lineman. Unblockable. Kanye. I got to get Kanye. I got to get your son. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a couple more. It's a couple more. It's a couple more. But y'all, these kids, don't nobody have, just like Q said, Q, you got time, I need you on here. Because I know you got a message to tell the people. Let me see if I can send you the link. Definitely need you on here today. Oh yeah. That's the thing, man. It be the people who y'all least expect that be in the green rooms with the college coaches, speaking for the kids that, that some of the college coaches be like, man, I knew it was somebody. Y'all, the college coaches know, but when they get here, it be so many new kids that be done gotten so much better, it throws them off. Y'all, yesterday, I was at a school and I kind of coordinated it, for the coaches to go by Sarah Land, Blunt, and Mary G yesterday. Q, I sent you the link. Look in your inbox. Uh, and he was like, yeah, I just hit 150. Yeah, you get off, go to Blunt, and then married you about 15 minutes from Blunt. Boom, boom, boom. And he made all three schools. He said, Coach, man, I really appreciate that. Cause boy, my brain was fried. And he had just offered the kid. I was there when he was offered kid. He asked me what I thought. I said, man, this kid here been good ever since. ever since. Game changer. Program changer. And y'all, I keep telling y'all, I be trying to give y'all hints. I be trying to give y'all hints, but some people so cut off on, oh man, he be talking too much. No, oh, it comes with the territory. It's also a filtering process. It's also a filtering process. Man, y'all don't even know the kids that we helped in the transfer portal from this area. Y'all don't be know, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all to be, and y'all, I keep saying, a lot of kids I done help. I be saying we done help, but a lot of time it be, it just be me helping. For real. I keep saying we because I'm a team player. Everybody, y'all, I'm gonna say this today. Everybody platform ain't on this level. Everybody platform ain't on this level. People done tried to duplicate. People think that y'all, we pay attention. We can tell when you biased in media because we so unbiased. Y'all, we so unbiased. I'm gonna tell you how unbiased I am. I ain't even went to Viger. I haven't even went to Viger. That's how unbiased I am. Y'all, let me get the coach on here with me. Coach Q. Wake up, coach. Wake up,
What to do, Coach? What you got going today?
Man, recruiting. You know what's going on. I know
Coach,
what's going to be ringing.
Coach, let me tell all y'all kids something that's at schools that didn't go to the playoffs. If you got an offer and you didn't go to the playoffs this year, somebody's saving you.
Yep.
It's somebody talking for you, and it ain't your coaches. Because when you don't go to the playoffs, they don't want to talk to your coach. They want to talk. They don't want to talk to your coach. They want to talk to the people who know the kids. And some of y'all need to be humbled, man, because like I said, and this is just one scenario. If you didn't go to the playoffs and you still getting offers, you need to tell the people around the city thank you.
Yeah.
And you need to be humble. And if somebody tell you, hey, I got you an offer, you need to tell that motherfucker thank you and keep it moving and probably take that motherfucker to lunch because these are the people who saving you. Some of you little kids is some little spoiled little brats. And when you hear people looking out for you, you want to think that you did it on your own. You ain't doing it on your own these days. You better know somebody these days. You better know somebody. You better know somebody.
I'm gonna tell you this, Q. But your name came up about 3 or 4 times yesterday. And one thing about me and Q, y'all, all we do is lay low. Because we gonna help kids regardless of what school they go to, what their mama look like, what their daddy, how much money their daddy make. We don't care nothing about none of that.
Don't care nothing about that.
All we care about is getting the right kids in the hands of these college coaches.
In the right situation. And I tell you this too.
Go
If
ahead.
a college coach comes and that coach don't recruit you, you're probably not a good fit for that coach.
Yeah.
If you, and I'm gonna say this word, and I don't mean no disrespect, but if you a little retarded, and this coach don't like retarded kids, I'm not gonna push you on that coach because I know you finna go have a long time. You probably gonna end up in the transfer portal and you're gonna be in a world of shit because you're not gonna vibe with that coach. Now, if I got a coach that like those retarded kids, and like I said, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just using it as a means to an
That's a
end.
football term.
Yeah, and you like those kids who are a little throwed off, who might go rogue every now and then I'm gonna put you on a coach who's like that. So don't be feeling bad when certain schools come and they be like, why didn't I offer you? Man, it's a blessing they didn't offer you because you wasn't gonna make
You weren't gonna make it. You'd have been right back in the transfer portal.
it. If not at home. And I want you to understand something too, kids. When you enter the transfer portal, they're going to call those other coaches. So if you leave in Alabama and you and Sterling Dixon, for example, went to NC State, the first people they called was Alabama. And they asked me, why is this kid in the portal? Oh, well, we got 15 linebackers, you know what I'm saying? And they all upperclassmen, but we love the kid. Guess what? They're gonna wipe Sterling Dixon down and take care of that kid and make sure he, you know what I'm saying? But if you enter the portal and they tell him he's not a good fit or he don't want to listen or he don't want to work or he a drug addict, man, that's a problem on your hands. You're gonna stay in the portal. And I just want you to know, for me, man, I talk to every school I can. I'm putting myself out there. Every time I meet a new coach, if you ever see me meet a college coach, I tell them, hey, I run Mobile. And them folks look at me like I'm crazy. But then guess what? A year, 2 or 3 down the line, when they got 20 boys from Mobile on the roster, then it looks different to them. So yeah, my guys who I'm locked in with, I'm locked in with. We've been doing this 15, 20 years, making sure kids go to school. Man, you better be humble about how you talk to people. You
Yeah,
better be humble about how you treat people because
yeah.
you can end your career early. You can end your career early.
And
And you
then
be
and then my thing is this. You gotta be careful, all them little jokes y'all like throwing shade at folks. That should have backfired on you.
that should have
Like,
backfired quick.
especially on this show. Don't get on this show because you don't know what college coach on here right now.
Man, look,
I'm
people
telling
think
y'all
this
this
shit a
now.
game, man. This shit is a way of life for us.
Hey, Q, it's a kid right now that I know for a fact his mama got on here. Oh, you buys the Viger, and now her kid ain't got but about 1 or 2 offers.
Yeah.
And
And
probably could have 10 or 12.
man,
Shut your ass up and let us talk. Cause
what
that's what we gonna do anyway. We gonna do it whether you like it
like it
or
or not.
we gonna do that regardless because we know exactly what these people wanted. And y'all got to realize this. A lot of these colleges have ghettos in their town that they
Mm-hmm.
losing kids to every year. So y'all, it ain't no coincidence they recruit Ryan Williamson and Blunt. They need them type kids who
Yeah.
know how to survive in those environments. So why some of y'all running to some of these other schools, you might need to be going back to a LaFleur, back to a Williamson, back to a Viger,
And
back
I
to
tell you
a
something else too now,
Blunt.
Coach, since you said it. LaFleur is getting more offers than a lot of the private schools.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
And that's what people not really looking at. LaFleur is picking up more offers earlier than the private schools, man. LaFleur just sent kids to school last year. LaSure went big. The boy went to South Alabama. And these folks didn't make the playoffs. These folks won 2 or 3 games in 2 or
Uh-huh.
3 years, and they signing kids.
They know them kids ain't gonna get distracted off of the goal
What you
because
say?
they've been dealing with that distraction their whole lives.
Hey, Coach,
Go
I'm
ahead.
having trouble hearing you. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in.
All right, go ahead. I might be on the water. Y'all check and see if I'm on the water. Let me know if I'm on the water. But I'm telling you, man. A lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna send my kid to Vice. I'm gonna send my kid to Williamson. Your kid might get over there and get lost. Just because somebody else having success at that spot, I told y'all this about Saraland a couple years ago. It's not for everybody to go there and have success. It's a timing thing. You got to be at the school at the right time to get what you're supposed to get. You know, my thing, everybody was building up a lot of kids, and now those kids getting offers. Okay, that's good. But y'all was really jeopardizing those kids' chances of getting those offers because y'all was putting so much pressure on them. That's one thing, y'all, we don't try to do here. We don't want to put no pressure on nobody. God, when we show up, all we there is to confirm. That's all we be there to do. Confirm that this kid can do this. Confirm that this kid can do that. You know, I said on my little post today, when you see us in college coaches, somebody gonna get an offer. So, you know, it ain't no bragging moment, y'all. I'll be happy. Now it's a happy moment, you know, because we had that opportunity to be able to help kids, and man, we don't take it for granted or nothing like that, man. Oh, taking for the Dream Chasers, Jack, I definitely lay eyes on them. I'm talking about I need, y'all got a walkthrough going on at BC Ryan Day, let me know. I come down there. I want to just see the kid, how they interact with other kids. Speaking of kids, some kids don't fit certain systems. If you're a loud kid and they label you as ghetto, you can't go to every school. Okay, how good you are. I had a girl, Japonta James, y'all. She was better than everybody on South Carolina team, but she probably wouldn't have made it on South Carolina campus. and y'all, every recruit South Carolina had that year, y'all, she hit 35, 40 points on them folks. And I ain't even exaggerating. Every time she found out we were playing against, and y'all, this was in basketball, but it'd be other stuff. Let me get Q back on. Yeah, coach.
Yeah, coach.
Anybody doing any walkthroughs, anything today, let us know. Because all we gotta do is lay eyes on you, man. Me and Q talk all the time about kids.
Every day.
This right here, this right here, that, this right here, that. Q, I was explaining to everybody now, we got full reign over the Dream Chasers. Got the dog pound and the Super 100. The college coaches control the dog pound because they don't offer you, you ain't gonna never make the dog pound.
You ain't gonna never make it.
The Super 100 explains itself. You one of the Super 100 kids in the country, so you don't know that as well. So but the Dream Chasers, man, we should have at least 100 Dream Chasers, and it ain't hard. It ain't hard to impress us because we know football players. Y'all trying to go with your mamas and all that. We just there to evaluate the football part of you.
And I'll tell you something else too, KT. On the other end,
So
we can fight all day, to get you a scholarship. But if you missing something, you gotta be stacked somewhere else. So if you're a DB and you 5'7" or 5'8", man, you gotta run track. You gotta show these people you can run 10-9, 10-8. If you're a little lacking on the speed side and you run 11-3, then you better be long. You know what I'm saying? You better make up for it in size. And if you ain't got no grades, if you ain't got a 76, we wasting our time.
If you're not a 3.0 kid, Just wait on your offers.
Just wait. Yeah, because they not coming right now. They not taking no chances on nobody getting to school and not going to class. And they say that something, and I tell you what the man told me, and I'm not gonna say the kid's name, but the man was talking to me, and I had been fighting for this kid to get a scholarship. And the coach said, Q, you told me the guy got a 3.2 GPA, and he does. But the thing about it is he has a 3.2 overall and like a 1.5 or a 1.6 core GPA, meaning he has a D average in social studies, math, English, and science.
Yeah.
What the head coach told me was that shows me that kid runs away from hard work. He said that kid, if you can make an A in PE, you can make an A in varsity athletics, you can make an A in all these electives, you can make at least a C or a B in your core classes. And what really put icing on the cake was he was like, Q, when you told me about Ryan, he said Ryan Williams had A's in those classes that this kid has D's in, so we're not going to take it.
But see, this the thing, Q. The averages be averaging out to 3.0 because they got hundreds in PE.
In PE. And that's exactly what the coach said.
If you got a 60 in this class, and you make 100 in PE, and average out to
3.0.
The average is out to 80, y'all. I want everybody to learn how this stuff works now. Because y'all, we don't really have time. Because y'all, when we call out your kid name, we assuming that your kid is ready.
Right.
That's why we have to go to these schools and visit first. Talk with the coaches. Make sure he even look ahead at school.
And a lot of y'all wondering why y'all kids ain't getting no offers is because the coach telling the truth on y'all.
Yeah. Your kid ain't showing up for the workouts. Your kid missing practice, talking about going to work. Oh, Lord.
Man, I promise you, Coach, I know 5 kids that missed big time SEC, ACC offers yesterday because they was at work.
At work.
If y'all check my post on Facebook, the last post I made was, if you play football and you got a job, quit your fucking job and take your ass to practice.
You said 5. That's just at the big school. I ain't
counting the big school. That ain't counting them just the kids that I know about personally that somebody went to go see and they weren't there because they left and went to work.
Come on now.
Man, you got your whole life ahead of you to work a job.
I was talking with the coach, one of the coaches, and he was talking about one of the kids from here. Y'all, the boy balling so hard, the boy got 3 cell phones. The boy balling that hard, and y'all come to find out the kid was a red shirt this year. So if a red shirt is balling like this, just imagine who playing.
Imagine who playing, right? Exactly.
Who they making? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, that is crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
They're paying you to get apartments off campus. They pay you to get an apartment off campus now. Come on, man.
It's too much money out here, y'all. The small school, the SWAC schools are getting $8,000 a month. That's $96,000 a year. That means you're gonna have to work at Dale Shims for the next 5 years to make what you're gonna make playing football at Alabama State.
Come on now.
So y'all be talking that shit about these kids going to Alabama A&M and Alabama State. Man, you better pray you get an Alabama State off. You better pray you get an Alabama A&M offer. Them kids getting paid.
In Miles College right now.
Miles College. You better pray you get a Miles College
situation together. Shoot, man. There's a lot of kids in this office on yesterday. Ooh, they did. And y'all get what? They ain't coming back.
They ain't coming back.
Not you. They ain't coming back to see you now. They might come back to the school. They ain't coming back to see you at that school. Tell you, man, it's a real business, y'all.
At the
And
end of the day, coach,
you on here today
I
because
heard you.
my thing is this, man, and you know, it ain't no shade on nobody else that be on the show. Everybody can't talk about this.
This a
This is a
business.
foreign country to some of the other people that be on this show. You know,
This
so
this
sometimes you gotta take a back seat and listen and let us
this,
do a little bit more talking. You know, because you might get excited over something that we did that you don't even know that we did behind the
behind the
scenes.
scenes, right? At the end of the day, recruiting is a different business from football. Football and recruiting is not the same thing. It's plenty of people out there who think they're the best athlete in the city, and you might be, but you're not recruitable.
You ain't recruitable.
You ain't recruitable.
Something missing, y'all. You get to leave your house too easy at night. Man, them folks don't want them type of kids on their campus. Cause what you gonna do when you get to school? Come on now.
Man, coach, I know a
Y'all
football coach last night that was on the fence about a kid, and it's the University of Florida. They sat outside the kid's house to see what time he came in. He came in at 1:30 a.m. They didn't offer him. So when you think goddamn, just because you see that coach at the school is over, man, them coaches just getting started.
Man, Troy was down here. Y'all, Troy was down here. Troy did a home visit.
A home visit. You don't think
Yesterday.
them
Come
other
on.
folks sitting out there looking at who at home? You don't think they looking at your mom and dad at social media? Man, come on. Your mom and dad can get you effed up quicker than anybody.
Telling you now.
Your mom and dad, it might be your downfall. You might need to go stay with your grandmama or your auntie.
Woo! Boy, matter of fact, one kid did go stay with the grandmama. And now he getting offers
Now he
galore.
getting offers.
He getting
Cause
offers
guess what?
galore.
Cause
I hate to
grandma
say
don't
it.
play that. You gonna be in here for the street light come on, or you
Man,
gonna sleep outside.
I got one better than that. You know, one of just because I knew the daddy of one of the kids. You know, the mama is kind of off. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
what the college coach said. But I said, no, the daddy. Oh, you know the daddy? Yeah, I know the daddy. That's how the kid getting offers now. So I'm telling you, man, parent, all this my baby, man. You better share your baby right now.
You better share your baby, share the hell out your baby. Right? And if you at Blunt, you need to call KT and tell him thank you and send him your flowers. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all need look. Hey, I can't say everything, but if you at Blunt and you got an offer, you definitely need to call KT and share your flowers. And you need to tell them thank you because nobody's recruiting Blunt High School right now, and they don't go up there unless we tell them to go up there, and KT tell them to go up there, and I don't know what he told them, but it worked, and they went up there and they offering kids. So if you at Blunt High School, I'm telling you from the horse's mouth, y'all ain't getting no offers because of shit y'all done did. Y'all getting offers because KT Thornton is funneling goddamn colleges up that motherfucker. And then it was crazy, KT, because you spoke on it. And the nigga text me. I said, "Where you at now?" He text me, and I said, "God damn, how you even know to go up there?" And now it all makes sense. And this is the crazy part, Coach. Not only did he stop by there, he stopped by there and offered somebody.
Yeah.
So shit, if y'all at Blunt and you getting offers, and I'm gonna tell you something else, y'all that's leaving out of Blunt with offers, y'all need to tell KT thank you.
Cause
Y'all
now
need
them
to
kids up get offers. Oh, okay.
Shit, if you at Blunt, and I'm gonna tell you, this is the last thing I'm gonna do talking shit. If your coach is an asshole, transfer. If your coach is an asshole, transfer because people don't like dealing with him. So that means you got schools that want to come see you that ain't coming to see you because your coach is an asshole. And what you mean by asshole? I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. He an old white man and he don't want to shake the hands of the black recruiters that's coming up there.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Uh-oh.
he want to talk down to the black recruiters who done made it to a higher position than what he made it because he feel like he should be somewhere that he's not. He feel like he should be coaching college ball, but he's still stuck in high school. If your coach is one of them, transfer. And I don't care how much it costs your mama or your daddy. Shit, this your life we talking about. Get your ass out of there.
Well, Q, here go the thing. If more our black parents, and y'all, I'm gonna say this, I'm about to give you a recruit tip of the day. If the parents went back and put the daddies on the birth certificate, then you will have 2 households
What you say?
that your kid can use. See, some of y'all don't know the system. The best thing right now is for a kid daddy to stay cross town and not in the same zone as the mama.
$1 million worth of game.
Come down over here, you can go live with your daddy.
$1 million worth of game. If you at a school and you got a 5-star at your school and they send that 5-star off the camp or off to a school by himself, transfer.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Q. I found this out on yesterday too. Some of these kids got goals for some of these bigger schools, and some of them bigger schools done been at your school for other kids. Go ahead and stop having the bigger goal and make those smaller schools your priority.
100%.
Been on your campus, Florida, and all these other big schools, and they didn't offer you. Set your goal a little bit lower, but you still gonna get paid. That's the thing they don't get you.
They don't have no clue, coach. And stop turning your nose up at these smaller schools because guess what? A lot of these guys at these smaller schools come from these bigger schools.
Yeah.
So Scott Cochran at West Alabama, if you turn your nose up when he come off of you, you think them people that he worked with all them years at Alabama gonna offer you when he tell you that little kid's a little fucking shithead? Hell no.
Because y'all, what y'all don't understand about Miles and West Alabama right now, both of them guys are Alabama guys.
Both of them came from Alabama.
So when Alabama and all them can't recruit, they're gonna be popping up at your schools. Man, West Alabama ain't going there. That just be the test.
That be the test.
A lot of y'all be failing the test. You better be posting in West Alabama and Miles' office.
I was quick. And you also got to understand Jackson State. You got just at Jackson State, you got West Virginia, Miami, Auburn, and Alabama at Jacksonville State. So if you turn your nose up at a recruiter from Jacksonville State, you just killed Miami. You just killed West Virginia. You just killed Auburn.
Come on now.
Because you think you're bigger than the program.
Offer right now. Ooh. Man, y'all need to know the ins and outs, and y'all, this is why we doing this daytime show today.
And they here, and these people are here. They on your campus right now.
Man, these people here, man.
They here. Man, I texted the guy from Mississippi the other day at Ocean Springs High School. I said, I know Texas State, Florida, Memphis, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, the University of Georgia, Baylor, North Carolina, UNC Charlotte, all in the city right now. And these just the people I know.
I'm gonna tell you this, Q. Baylor coach was here. And y'all gotta be careful with what labels y'all give certain people. Y'all gotta be careful. Because I pulled a couple cards when Baylor coach was here. He wasn't going by y'all schools.
Man, come on, coach.
He wasn't coming by your schools.
Come on, coach.
And if you don't believe me, I'll call him right now and let him be on the live and he'll tell you.
Coach, I just told him what it was. If you think you know one thing, I ain't gonna do a lot of hurt your feelings. If your ass go to Blount High School, Hey, look, put that cash app up there, KT. Listen to me and you listen to me well. If you go to Blunt High School, if you think your kid deserve to play college football, you need to cash out KT because he is the single-handedly, listen to me now. Kelly Thornton has single-handedly pushed Blunt kids into the front running for scholarships when nobody knew who the fuck you were.
Look, I'm talking about them kids skipped the line.
Coach, skip the line ain't the damn word. You kicked the man in the front of the line in the head while he wasn't looking. You just drop kick somebody out they spot because of one man word. And he done changed your life and you don't even realize it. And we don't do it for the pat on the back because when we see you go and do good, that's why we did it. When we see you go off and make it and come back and give back, that's why we did it. And if you one of them parents who we know ain't gonna give back, man, fuck you. Leave it alone. Do it yourself. If you one of them parents, oh, I don't need them, my son, this, that, and the other. Well, good, do it yourself. But guess what?
I had a
friend call and ask us about your damn kid.
Hey, Q, I had a parent last year say, man, I ain't gonna need y'all. I just got God. And yesterday, that particular kid hopped in the conversation and Leatherwood jumped in front of him.
Man, come on, man.
And Leatherwood jumped right in front of him.
KT, now, you know I don't believe in man, look. Leatherwood was finna have a very hard off season. Now that kid one of the hottest kids in the city. Because and I'm gonna tell you why he one of the hottest kids.
Got the video to back it up.
He one of the hottest kids in the city because he already taller than y'all. See, that's what everybody not really saying. Them coaches don't give a damn where you come from. If you that guy, they gonna offer you. So Leatherwood already one of the tallest cornerbacks that got the most film in the city.
In the city. He got more film than everybody else.
Than everybody, except for maybe Jermaine McCree. And then when you go see him
and Jermaine, matter of fact, right now, him and Jermaine 1 and 2.
Them the 1 or 2 cornerbacks in the city. And if you want to say, oh, well, my son can cover, your son ain't got no film. If your son had the film, we'll be talking about him.
I'm telling you.
Or your son might can cover, but your son won't pull up on nothing.
Exactly. Ryan had a workout yesterday. Y'all, I had every plans on being there. But we got caught up at Blunt because guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened when the college coach got the Blunt. They were like, man, it's so quiet up here.
Mm-hmm.
They gave them a bad look. It's some coaches telling us not to come up here. Man, it's so peaceful. I'm talking about, man, we standing out there yesterday. A damn helicopter almost ran into a plane. I guess they was in shock that the college college for real. God is my witness. I'm telling you, man. Yesterday was a big day for Blunt High School.
Blunt High School, 100%.
I'm telling you, it was a big day, y'all.
100%.
One of the line. I'm talking about Favor ain't fair.
Favor is not fair. Ooh. Favor is not fair.
Favor ain't fair.
And I know they had to do something to them coaches too to see their guys getting recruited, see their hard work pay off, see somebody recognizing them. Because I'm gonna tell you, I ain't the one who did it.
You know the crazy part about it. So one of the coaches went to Saraland, and a couple of coaches went to Saraland, and they was leaving Saraland trying to get over the block. I was on the way.
Look. Florida, the University of Florida told me, we already know who Saraland got. We need to see the kids that we don't know about.
Them folk. Look,
Coach, the University of Florida said we already know who Viger got.
Yep.
We need to see who we don't know.
Yep. And everybody wonder why I'm going where I'm going. Because the coaches, they don't want to just come for the JJ Bushes. They don't want to just come for a Tootle. They want to come for 2 or 3 more kids.
They want to come from the kid they don't know. Who don't we know?
Exactly.
We done already studied this kid. We done looked at this kid. We done put private investigators on them. We done went to their job and asked they bosses about their parents. We want to know the kid that we have no clue about.
I'm gonna tell you this. A bunch of the coaches didn't even know Blunt was in between Saraland and Mary G.
A lot of them didn't. And you know what?
Everybody I talk to, I said, man, you can hit Saraland, then you hit 3 schools. I said, well, you hit 3 schools, you go to Saraland. You can hit Saraland, Blunt, and Mary G. I said, Blunt, the folks didn't know.
Coach, the coach said he coming down from 10, right? Because if you come up from Florida, you got to get on 10. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, we gonna hit up 65 and we going to Saraland first. I said, man, you can come across 10, hit Williamson, Murphy, get back on 65, hit Viger, Chickasaw in between Viger and Saraland to get to Saraland. So look, after they hit Murphy, after they didn't hit Williamson, they shoot over to Viger. They didn't know nothing about Chickasaw. Chickasaw got on the map yesterday. They leave Saraland, and I'm thinking he on the way to Mary G. He posted a picture at Blunt. I was like, boy, I like how you move. Who the hell done told you Blunt get up there? Who told you how to get up there? Yeah.
But you gotta realize too, a lot of them kids been in my showcases, so I know what they do outside of their school. I don't be want kids to come to my showcases just for them to come. I be coming to see what you can do outside of your school.
What you say?
Because some of these kids are system kids, but they think they're all-stars. You can know the system back and forward.
Come on.
I think something different. And something you ain't never seen. You ain't never seen 11 on 11 with no pass. You ain't never seen 7 on 7 where you ain't got 5 seconds. Somebody rushing you. You ain't never seen nothing like that. So at the end of the day, I'm throwing stuff. That's why yes, I made sure Duke Robinson when he got some DB work. Because Duke Robinson gonna make his money at DB. Yeah, you're a good quarterback, but that's what Duke Robinson gonna make his money at. And we had some coaches watching Duke Robinson.
Hey, Cole, you trying to answer all the questions I got, huh? Hey, look, I'm talking to the man, and I say, how you got Duke Robinson on the board as a DB? Who'd have told you that?
So y'all, this the thing, y'all. We don't do these, and everybody winning that, okay. Now we might have 300 people, but at the end of the day, we still gonna find the same people.
We gonna find them.
Same people. Some of the same people. Because the ones who put in the work, they put in all types of work. Some of y'all just put in work just to keep another school at your school. And then everybody be like, how the hell he start? He ain't that good, but he know the system.
He know the system. He been around. He been around the system, and some of y'all only good in the system. Like KT said, you ain't never had to put your hand on nobody without no pads on. You ain't never had a 6'3" cornerback walking up in front of you taking your reps. What's gonna happen when that boy come Debo one of your reps? You gonna fight back? You gonna get in a fight, or you gonna let him take your rep?
See, that be the thing too. A lot of people get. Everybody can't talk recruiting because some people talk too damn much. And some people talk too damn much. They want to be right all the time. So in the recruiting game, you're gonna be wrong. I don't care who you are. Because once the college coach tell you what he's looking for, you're gonna just give him what he's looking for. He's gonna be like, nah, I need this.
I need this.
And when he say this, and now we can say, oh yeah, well you need to go over here, you need to go over there, you need to go over there.
Man, look, a lot of time when you done built relationship with these folks, you ain't even gotta tell them what you looking for. You just send them the kid name, and the next day they got an offer.
Well, see, that what happened at Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, ain't no shade on Viber. Baylor coach got on my phone and called Viber. He said, call them and let them know that I can't get over there. My flight finna leave. I got to go down to Florida. But when I come back through, I'm going to offer such. All right. They did the same thing at another school here. They offered somebody else at Theodore. Right after I left J.J. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so at the end of the day, y'all, it's strategic. They're not going to offer everybody when they come through. Some people going to be, soon as I see you, I'm going to offer you.
Man, look, some of the people they not already.
Make them wait
The biggest thing is to be on the board before recruiting season start. So like right now, it's a lot of kids who coming up and getting ready to start and play. All right, you don't have no film. I'm not offering you without no film.
Yeah.
That's just it's a formula to this shit. The formula is it starts with the film. So a lot
Against
of people
somebody else now. Against somebody else now. It's only so many practice films we can watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Fact.
because my head coach might say, nah, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see them play again.
I want to turn on the game and I want to see everybody on the team. See, he got 6 interceptions, but his whole defensive line going to the SEC. So we got to skew that shit versus the kid who got 1 interception who ain't got no defensive line.
Yeah.
This kid goddamn been on for 2 or 3 years, so they don't throw his way. So he has no interceptions.
I'm gonna tell y'all this kid's stock here about to go through the ceiling. And y'all, it's so great that Viger played Blunt the first game and Chicken play at Viger and now Isaac at Viger. So this offensive tackle here, who already get offers, he gonna get some SEC offers off of the Viger game. Cause he gonna block their ass. You might be blocking the whole game. Everybody saw you ain't got to block the whole game to get no offer. You just got to show the ability that you can.
That you can.
You know, because boy, if you can't block no shit, we'll put an H-back over there to help. You know, block that.
Man, we'll put a tight end and an H-back over there.
Yeah. So, you know, people don't understand this kid here gonna blow because he played Viger the first game.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna blow.
Mayor G played Jackson Thursday.
Exactly.
A lot of kids, it's people booking plane tickets back down here just to see what them kids do against, Jackson. And I'm gonna tell you something about Jackson. These coaches done already said all 3 of y'all ain't going to school together. If y'all think y'all going to school together, y'all need to pick a smaller venue.
Yeah.
The University of Georgia is not offering no wide receivers from Alabama.
That is.
This come from the people's mouth, right out their mouth. We are not offering wide receivers from Alabama. And you say, Q, well, why not? Because they don't want to piss off Atlanta.
Yep.
If they piss off Atlanta, then you got these Atlanta receivers. Now, guess what? They going to Georgia Tech. They going to Georgia State. They going to Georgia Southern. Florida. Don't let Atlanta kids get hooked on Alabama or Auburn. So no wide receiver from this state really going to Georgia. So if Georgia offers the quarterback, and they'll take a running back from Alabama if he that guy, because they running back you and they want the best running backs no matter what. So they'll take the quarterback and the running back, but they're not going to take the wide receiver. So, that's just the word I got, and I'm just passing it along to you. I'm not hating on nobody, but the folks across the country know that them kids at Jackson want the bag and they want to play together.
Q, I'm gonna go back to Blunt, and I'm gonna show you one picture. That a lot of the colleges They following the leads that we give them. Y'all, Blunt ain't got on no equipment. Blunt ain't having no equipment. They go Louisiana and they go Troy. Right there. And then we already know the other coaches that went through there during the day as well. So y'all don't get this. Oh, our spring game. Man, that folk don't care about your spring game. That folk looking for
Damn. Unless you, because you ain't gonna play real football no way. Y'all gonna put the JV in after the halftime.
shit. And y'all recruitment is different from how good your team gonna be. I'm gonna say that again. Just because you got college prospects don't mean you gonna win. They gotta have some teammates too.
What you say?
They better have some other folks that can do something.
And just because you got college prospects don't mean you gonna win.
Exactly.
Y'all better. God damn. And sometimes you can write that shit down, coach. Just because you got college prospects don't mean you gonna win. Sometimes your ass just passed the eye test, but you really not a dog. You just big.
I'm gonna tell you another big game, Q. I'm gonna put this one on the screen.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge game again.
Why gonna be so many college coaches here for that one? I'm talking about the one, and y'all, he got the crazy part about that game. That ain't even during the live period.
Look, coach, you want to know what's crazy about Mary G? Mary G don't have a recruiting coordinator.
Uh-oh.
Mary G don't have a recruiting coordinator. You don't know.
They don't have visitors out there though.
Whenever time you go to Mary G, you know who you gonna talk to? You gonna talk to the head coach.
Every time.
It ain't no recruiting coordinator at Mary G.
But Mary G is the new ideal program because they doing stuff that the other high schools can't do. You know, they doing a signing day for the 8th graders. You know, they doing all type of other little stuff. And y'all, they got a real booster club.
I want y'all to understand something.
Who just want to get in the game free.
Got
people that gonna feed everybody at the game for free.
At the game. What you say?
They're gonna feed everybody at the game.
And if you support them, they'll come get you. Look, coach, they got 2 tents. They got the tent where they feed the referees, and they got the tent where they feed the boosters.
I'm gonna tell you yesterday, college coach asked me about DJ Brockton and another receiver. I said, I'm gonna take DJ because the mama was a dog and the daddy was a dog. Pedigree, y'all. I'm telling you, who your parents are means something.
Matter. That matters. That matters. They want to know more about your parents and your brothers and sisters. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Q. I would rather be at Mary G if I'm a recruit right now. You play 2 of the top teams in the country. You play Jackson in the street, and then you come play Pace, the first game of the season. And then in the second game, you play Gulf Shore. So
when was the last time Mary G lost a region game?
Well, them next 3 games gonna get you some offers.
When was the last time Mary G lost a region game?
It's been a while.
So we can talk about, they lost in the first round, or they lost they got 70 piece. When was the last time one of y'all Negroes in Mobile beat them?
The same way we saying that. Everybody talking about, oh man, we gonna get them this year. You gotta beat them. Man, them folks beat you by 1. Hey, boy, them folks will beat you by 1 and meet you at the 50-yard line, and you'll be crying.
They gonna shake hands every time. They not gonna cry. Even when they lose, they line up and shake hands. We'll say that. We'll say that. They lose the same way they win. That's a sign of a good coach. Hats off to Coach Kelly. Because he been there the last 3 years.
Q, boy, they got something to deal with.
Woo! They got a lot to deal with. They got a lot to deal with now.
Y'all, that pace line. See, everybody talk about Jackson shit. Them folks preparing to play them folks. Might get out there, boy. They might whoop the hell out of Jackson, little line. And everybody be forgetting Jackson is a 4A school. You can have all the skill position players you want. If that D line whooping your ass, you in trouble. And they not preparing for Jackson. They preparing for them big ass boys right now. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be a long night out there tomorrow night. Put your face in the place. And the best part about it don't matter who win tomorrow. Great practice. That's all I can say against somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you something too, Coach. And you know, I really know what's going on with football down here. Jackson, y'all better get off that scared shit. Y'all is the fucking 4A state championships, back to back in basketball, back to back in track. Y'all better get off that scared shit because they coming for your ass. Y'all better have that attitude that y'all had last year. Y'all better get off that scared shit. And if anybody here can hear me,
St. Michael beat some good teams for them. They beat a good Pleasant Grove team for them.
Coach, wasn't nobody gonna fuck with them last year, and we knew it. When they beat Baker, I knew it was a wrap.
They beat a good Fairfield team. Everybody thought LaFleur went up there and dropped the egg. Fairfield was good.
Man, Coach, nobody was gonna beat them last year.
No, I ain't say beat them. You know, just give them a little.
Nobody was gonna give them a good game last year because they was on one. But now they not on one. Now they on crisis management. Let's make sure we not running into this instead of running this over like they did last year.
Yeah.
So Jackson, y'all better goddamn boot up and get ready because it's gonna be some teams show up to play your ass because you the champ. You gonna get everybody's best this year.
Yeah. You are the target.
and that's what I want for Jackson. Go on win this championship. Let them boys go off and let them folks move you up to 5A next year.
They ain't gonna move up, man. Them folks control that. Man, them folks control that population. They ain't gonna move up no 5A.
Cold competitive play rule.
No, that go for private schools only.
Oh man.
Yeah. They ain't gonna move up. Them folks ain't gonna, man, them folks know how many kids they let in. They're gonna tell the rest of them to go to Thomasville. Man, I went up there to Thomasville. Q, you ain't tell me them folks had no late.
Man, Coach, it's everything you want in Thomasville. If your son ain't playing and he a nail head, send him to Thomasville. Now, if he's soft, don't take your ass to Thomasville because he's gonna come back down here with his tail tucked between his legs. But I'm trying to tell you right now, Thomasville is the spot for football. Them folks ain't lost the 4 games last 3 years, 5 games last 3 years, and it's a reason why Jackson took them off their schedule.
Oh Lord.
It's a reason why Jackson said, hey, you know what? Fuck tradition. Get these motherfuckers off our schedules. They just like us. Thomasville a little tougher than Jackson, too. They will smack your ass in the mouth. And
people was out there fishing. Hey, Q, them folks was fishing out there all the way. It was about 9 o'clock at night.
Coach, I've been in Thomasville for 3 years. Thomasville gonna do one thing. Thomasville gonna hit your ass in the mouth. Oh, look, Coach, they not changing nothing for nobody. They coming out with 5-3 and that wing teeth, and they coming downhill.
And boy, they gonna keep them a cheeseburger on the team every year.
Every year. Every year.
They got one on that this year, though. Nobody want to mess with. I'll tell you.
Coach, do you know Bo Bryant is the wide receiver, Coach?
Man, come on.
I've been screaming the kid, then nobody go get him. So get what? Now y'all got to deal with it.
Y'all, Thomasville different, y'all. I was up there Monday. I couldn't even do a show. Look,
Coach, different. You
I saw a whole lot up there. I went and ate at Gaston. Gaston's real.
Coach, you go around back of that, back behind that stadium, and you look in that weight room, and they got the volleyball team and the baseball team working out while the football team on the field. You can't even see it in that thing, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all, them kids play every sport up there. The baseball and the softball field was full the other night. I ain't telling you somebody told me. I'm gonna tell you what I saw with my own 2 eyes. And boy, they got some of the nicest apartments you gonna ever see.
The nicest apartment, nicest rental houses, cause all that.
So if you ain't happy,
like you said, rental houses on the lake.
Tell you, man, them folks got $300,000 houses that probably be $1 million if they was down here in Mobile.
$1 million house in Mobile. Everything bigger in Thomasville.
Tell you.
A 2-1 in Thomasville, man, you gonna walk into that thing, and then everything up there new.
Oh, brand new.
Everything up there upgraded. And if you need a job, it's work up there.
Oh man, they got plenty of work. You ain't gotta worry about no job.
So you can afford dealership better.
Oh yeah.
On the way, and what's that school out the way up there? Oh man,
you got Clark County.
I ain't talking about Clark County. I'm talking about the one the Gordo.
Well, you know that's on up. That's on through.
Yeah, that's on up. Once you leave back, going on up the Gordo.
Yeah.
Them folks living good out there.
Right up the road too, and Linden. You must forgot.
And Sweetwater and Linden.
Yeah. The Marengo. A lot of people live right outside of Thomasville go to Marengo. So you right there at the Marengo County line.
Man, you up here crying about my son ain't playing shit. Move to Thomasville. And then you got 3 state champions between Saraland and Thomasville. You got 3 state champions and Satsuma.
Yeah.
You got Satsuma, then you got Leroy, then you got Clark County, then you got
McIntosh now. McIntosh got
McIntosh. Before you get to Leroy, come on, man. Y'all talking about player time. If it's really about your kid, move.
Ain't nowhere in the hell I'll be in Mobile and won't be playing for Josh Harris up there or McIntosh. And be on somebody's JV team when I could be playing in McIntosh. Man, y'all crazy. And then you get your job at one of them chemical plants.
Yeah, at one of them chemical plants. And they'll be waiting on you. They don't need drug test.
Maybe 60,000-70,000 a year. Man, come on, man.
That before overtime. Yeah, gonna be in a new tax break. I'll be moved out that trailer so fast and got me one of them damn houses.
Man, come on.
You stand in a trailer down this bitch working at Burger King and your son running over the whole damn offense and defense.
Q down here paying $1,500 for rent.
What you say?
I'm moving to Thomasville. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm skipping all of it, but I'm so far away. Boy, if you come up there, boy, you had a reason to come up there.
Ain't nobody been murdered in Thomasville in 57 years.
Man, come on.
Ain't no gang violence. The whole city one gang. The whites and the blacks.
Whites and the blacks out there.
Whites and the blacks.
Man, I'm telling you, man, boy, you'll think they fake.
What
man,
you say?
Man, come on. Man, you'll think them people fake.
Racism is a city thing. Out there in the country, them folks got to work together.
Tell you.
Shit, black folks living just like the white folks out there.
Man, come on. Man, boy, I gotta show you that mansion. Man, shit.
Everybody, look, Coach, when they get to 5-0, they do this thing where they ride their golf carts and they 4-wheelers to the goddamn game. They don't even drive.
Oh, yeah.
So they out there and they got the golf carts and the 4-wheelers and the dirt bikes. You pull up to the game, it look like a goddamn hunting rally.
And then a lot of them go hunting after the game.
They go hunting after the game together. Yep.
There be all kind of deals running across that road when you going into the
little Sam and them then smoke 2 deals on the way to school for the game day. They gonna bust that bitch up right there on off the grill, right there at the field house. Everybody gonna eat. Everybody get backstrapped.
I saw my own 2 eyes the other day, Q. I'm telling you.
Man, I've been trying to tell you.
The folks at Jackson said, man, you could have called us. Man, I didn't even know I was gonna be up here. The phone called me and told me to come on. We,
Man,
we got some stuff we need you to try to help us with. See, that's the thing, Q. The people can see it from a distance, but the people that's close thinking that, oh man, they just be hating on. We don't be hating.
man, you
Y'all,
can't, coach.
low key, y'all, man. We really the plug. I ain't gonna
Coach,
even brag, but it is
coach.
what it is.
The first, and it's the thing. It's so much to do in Mobile. There's so many high schools to go to in Mobile. They just ain't got time to go up 43. The first time I can get one of these coaches in the car and
Oh, they
kidnap his
going up there.
ass,
They going
and
up there. I got a whole coaching staff coming to the game tomorrow, and then they gonna go. They gonna go up 43, and then they gonna go across and go to Picayune. Yeah,
coach,
yeah.
coach, think about this too. In the grand scheme of things, because you got one staff. Man, this coach is skipping Baker when they come to Mobile. It's
Yep.
coaches that can't get to Theodore. It's coaches that's leaving at Williamson. It's coaches that just can't get to these schools because they got other, because what they need is at these other schools and they can't go see them schools. So if they skipping Baker, Williamson, they can't even get to Central Nail. They definitely
See,
not
they
going.
skip Viger. They
See,
skip Viger. I'm telling
yeah,
you, they skip Viger.
coach is skipping Viger. Talking about, well, it's a lot of babies over there. Let's wait and see the first 5 games before we see what we're gonna do with Viger. But I'm gonna go over there and offer Miguel real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, coach, I'm telling you right now, everything that's got to offer this week, it's an answer for that up 43.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell
It,
you this. Big Isaac McNeil. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you what helped him. Track.
track
Man, I
was
told him, folks, man, he was out there on the track team that made it to the state. Stock went straight through the ceiling.
coach. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who stopped went through the ceiling. A senior, Zarek Johnson ran 10-7.
Oh yes, yes.
Coach, it's a couple of SEC schools said if we would have known he could do that, we would have took him.
Yeah.
Them scores, them times just hit a little too late.
Yeah.
Miles gonna have to, if he go up there and go crazy at Miles, coach gonna have to.
He going to Gulf Coast.
I thought he was going to Miles, coach.
He was. He was. Ah,
That means somebody. That means one of them SEC schools got
ah,
hold to him. Hey, boy, we can't take this year. Go on over there.
I ain't telling nobody else to run track. I ain't gonna tell you nobody else to run track. I ain't gonna
Man,
tell none of y'all to go run
now,
track.
now on their way to the league, and people don't even realize. Dion Johnson, whenever you watch this show, man, come on, man, we need to go and have a conversation. We're gonna get some of that money. Yeah, 9 vote on their way to the league, 10-7. At 215 pounds. And y'all talking about I ain't running track. I'm gonna focus on football. You need to focus on track
So,
because you can go make 100 tackles and run 4.7, and the boy who just made 50 tackles and run 4.4, the one going in your spot.
telling you, they don't get it. And my thing is this, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, Letterwood was on a 4x400 team, not the 4x1, the 4x400. Y'all, he fast and he got endurance. Man, they were at that, y'all. Man, I said it. He was on what? They won what? Okay, we going by there.
Coach Krishan Overton. No, didn't have a lot of interest till he ran 44. Excuse me, 47.
Yeah,
Ran 47 in the 400.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you this, Q, and I'm gonna go on and say it. 7-on-7 then made a lot of kids get numb to mistakes. No, 7-on-7 should bring awareness that you need to work on those mistakes. And that's been the reason why I've been so critical on 7-on-7, because some of the kids think, oh, I got another chance. No, you ain't got another chance.
I have another chance.
You ain't got it. So 7-on-7 should be here to try to help you perfect your mistakes. And some of them just numb to it. But they'll throw interceptions, don't even say damn no more. You know, it's just like, okay, I threw it. No, damn. Shit, how like you didn't throw it?
And that's the thing too, Coach. Yeah, it pissed me off that, and when I say piss me off, I mean really piss me off. We had Landon Duckworth, Gardner Rivers, and KJ Lacey last year. It's so many kids that want to play quarterback, but I seen none of their parents at the 7-on-7s learning from the EKIs.
None.
It's a free college fucking class on how to play quarterback, and none of you paid attention. None of you even went to class. We had one of the greats at Saraland, and I know, and you know, I'm not taking nothing from Roberts. Roberts look like he's gonna be pretty good, gonna be an SEC guy. But we had a damn magician at Saraland, and none of you motherfuckers went and paid attention. And it was crazy because I was telling people, hey, 7-on-7 at South, you need to go learn how to do the braided shuffle. You need to go learn how to do that little hip swivel that KJ Lacey do to get open and get around them defensive ends. You need to watch him not like the setup and just pull the ball down and walk over to the coach and say, hey, coach, I ain't like that setup. We need to do this, that, and that, or how do we fix that? Man, we just had a college course on how to play quarterback, and y'all ain't go to class.
I got a kid on the screen that play quarterback up at Blunt. Watch out for him. Watch out for this kid right here. This kid pause reminds me of KJ Lacey. He got KJ Lacey type pause. If he get the accuracy and you know all the other stuff to go with it, he gonna be another great quarterback right there. He an 8th grader. I think a lot of people know who he is. I ain't gonna call his name out. I'm just gonna put his picture on here. But I'm telling you, this kid here, he got the it factor. Justin Lawrence, another kid that's an 8th grader, got the it factor.
Justin Lawrence is gonna be one of the top kids in the country.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you, Captain Munnerlyn got the it factor.
Captain Munnerlyn is the top kid in the country.
Listen, y'all, don't spend no time hating on that kid. Spend time trying to see what you can do to get your kid better. Because if an 8th grader come in there and got you shook up and your kid finna be a 12th grader, that means your kid ain't good.
Something missing.
If it got you shook up that bad, if a 9th grader, Rashard Talden, not Rashard Talden, Rashard Miles from over at LaFleur, another kid that was a phenom in middle school. Now he finally getting his worth at LaFleur. You know, he had to leave Viger to go get that worth though. You know, it ain't nothing against Viger. He just had to go somewhere where he can get his shine on. Now he get 2 offers on yesterday. Another kid right there on the screen.
Rashard Miles got 5 offers yesterday. They just ain't hit the screen yet, Coach.
Yeah, I know. I ain't want to tell everybody.
Rashard Miles got 5 offers yesterday. Sometimes it's all about who your coach is. Coaching matters.
Coaching matters, y'all.
Coaching matters.
Coaching matters, man. I'm telling you.
When you had a coach who's on that level and can translate it verbally and can make a kid understand what it is to be a perfectionist at a position, especially a position like cornerback, sometimes coaching matters.
I got a play Sammy Dunn made the other day. I want you to look at it. I'm put it on the screen.
Toughest throw in all of football, under the safety, over the linebacker.
to Dylan Jackson. Man, I know some people like, well, damn, he ain't really getting that many more. It's something missing. It's something missing. It's something missing.
Coach,
Oh,
how big was it for Dylan Jackson to play quarterback now to understand more what it's like that back there for Sammy Dunn?
yeah, exactly.
Them kids gonna be on a connection that people don't really see. It's gonna be hard to stop. It's gonna be hard to stop. And as far as Dylan Jackson go, he might have to go to JUCO to get where he want to go, just because of his size. But I tell anybody, any kid that can work a full-time job, be a starter on the football team, not miss practice, run his own business, and have a 3.5, 3.6 GPA,
Yeah.
you off that kid.
And you in Pritchard. Ooh.
And he in Pritchard.
And you in Pritchard.
Kid run his own business, got a full-time job, don't miss practice, grades not lacking, and he one of the best in the city on the football field. You offer that kid.
And you know, my thing, everybody like, KT, you ain't been over to Viger. You ain't got to stand over with Viger. Viger don't have enough people coming through there. Viger got enough media coming through there right now. We going to the places that are underserved right now. And everywhere we go, them kids get offers. It is what it is.
Viger got a recruiting coordinator.
Look, Caleb Messner gets an offer the next day from UT Chattanooga. When the last time UT Chattanooga had offered somebody, and then they went on an offering spree once they got. So y'all, I'm telling you, man, you know,
Coach Fisk was at LSU. Now he at USC Charlotte, and he the quarterback coach. Just offered a kid at Sarah. At Saraland.
Jackson Rock, yo,
Jackson Rock. Jameson Rock.
South Alabama gets out the office the first day they get out of jail free card. They go offer Jackson Roberts.
Jackson Rock. Jameson Rock.
Jameson. I keep saying Jackson. Jameson Roberts.
And the only reason that, Coach, you want to know why they over there offering Jameson Roberts? Because they didn't got win. Because his dad is a good promoter. They didn't got wind of what schools over there are interested in him. So once those interest, they start, if they interested, well, I need the offer.
What cute? Don't nobody get offers on the driver's side. I mean, on the passenger side.
Facts.
You got to be in the driver's seat to get offers. So y'all, that's the thing that kind of ticked me off with the media. Y'all was really putting pressure on the kid to be great. We already knew the kid was gonna be great.
We have been telling.
Pump your brakes because now if he go lose a game against Jackson, now everybody gonna say, "Oh man, no, don't put that pressure on that kid. Let that kid be a kid just like everybody else." You know.
I've been watching them long enough to know that losing the game ain't gonna define that kid whatsoever.
No. Saraland is on a new trend right now, y'all. Saraland back to a week-to-week team. You know, they're gonna have to play every week. And you know, ain't no wrong with whooping everybody's ass every week, you know. Ain't that gonna be wrong with whooping everybody every week, Q? Ain't that gonna be wrong with that? Tell you. You know, it's gonna be like it used to. Everybody think that they got a chance until they play.
It's gonna be back to they might have an overtime victory or two this year.
Yeah. Or a 4-quarter comeback win, or
Yeah.
you know. I'm gonna tell you this. I saw one of the posts Bubba Buzz made. They said, what shade of pink we gonna paint the visitor locker room? Y'all on this picture, the visitor locker room right there. Soon as you come out and see y'all, that's gonna be different. Cause Saraland on to take the long walk and out. Now you just coming right out of your fan gonna be right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what nobody say, that's a major distraction. don't care what nobody say. Because somebody daddy who don't get a chance to say nothing to you before the game gonna be talking. You know.
Man, what about we just talking about losing. Murphy ain't beat McGill in 16 years.
Boy, it's been a while.
Murphy done beat McGill probably one time in the 2000 era. 2 times in the 2000 era. Now you got Shake 20 over there. And shit gonna be looking a little different. Cause I'd have been to Murphy.
Oh, you been over there?
And yeah, and Cole, let me put this out there. Give Shake 2 or 3 years, cause y'all done raped that man. All right. Y'all done took all his players. It ain't no play over that motherfucker no more. It ain't nothing over there but 8th graders and 9th graders and 10th graders that y'all didn't know who they were. So y'all done raped that man. So y'all skew his put out this year because y'all done took all his players. But I will say this, Murphy for the first time in recent memory, and I had boys over there the last 5 years, look like something at practice. They look like something during special teams. They look like something. So I just want to take a second, get my hat off to Shake 20 because they look amazing over there.
Well, you know, I've been over to the floor. And y'all know how Mobile is. Talent follows talent. And if Murphy just so happened to get an 8th grader that everybody want to play with, it's gonna be some other kids leave too. There's upperclassmen. So at the end of the day, y'all, they one big time player away from being a magnet. They're gonna pull them kids back in. You know.
Yeah. Or Coach, me personally, that'll be a good look because he'll have something to grow on. But what happens when you get, that transfer portal effect? You get that big junior, that sophomore.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That sophomore that just had a great year and he ain't seeing eye to eye with his coach and he going over there as a 17-year-old 11th grader, to take him or play running back or big time offensive lineman. And you got to think at the end of the day, big time players play with other big time players. So we don't know who Sherman Williams connected to in this city that may have played with him at Blunt or Alabama or even Dallas and might move over, got the means to just move over to Murphy High School and put him on that, put him on another level.
Or already live in Murphy's zone.
Yeah, facts. That wasn't playing and was going somewhere else, right? Right.
I'm over here, I'm over here just say, I'm just going to be hypothetical. I'm over at St. Luke's and I ain't playing. Yeah, I'm going to go where I can play. I'm not holding a helmet where I can go play at Murphy. I'm going to say that. I'm not holding no helmet talking about I'm going to be on JV. Some of y'all really brainwashed. I'm dummies. I'm talking about for real. Some of this stuff don't make no sense. Oh, I'm just going to ride it out. Man, I ain't finna be on no bench when I can be playing.
When I got an 8th grader getting fucking offers.
Come on, man.
And then this thing, Coach. I got an 8th grader getting offers to a school that pays.
Come on, man.
A school that pays, that have a collective, meaning no matter what, you're gonna get something. Whether you on special teams or
Hey, Q, at least I'm gonna go over there and say I tried.
What you say?
Some of these folks gonna stay at their schools and hold helmets, be on the JV team, and hope that the team go about 30 so they can get in the game.
And I'm gonna tell you something else too, Coach. And I might get ostracized for this. And this ain't KT, this Quentin Russell, this Coach Q. So if you want to come for me, come for me. Don't come for KT when I say this. A lot of y'all got to get off that homosocial culture where you love your homeboy so much to your detriment. That shit gay. Man, let that man go be great and you go hold your nut somewhere else, man. Your homeboy might not be your ride out. Sometimes you need to make your own ride out, man. I seen a kid last night finna goddamn get killed because he want to help his homeboy. Man, your homeboy got his ass whooped. Let him go shoot them kids up. But you finna go over here with a gun and get yourself killed, running up on some kids who really know how to kill people. because you want to ride for your homeboy. Man, I ain't never wanted to die for nobody. Some of y'all need to get off that shit, man. Your homeboy gonna get your ass either life in prison or shot up, man. You need to go your ass to football practice and let your coach be your homeboy. Coaches make your homeboy, goddamn.
Wake up, Bird.
Happy for that kid too, man.
That kid went back home. He went and tried it somewhere else, though, Q. And went back home.
Grass ain't always green.
No place like home, Dorothy.
Yeah.
Some of y'all single parents, just like I said, y'all need to be going down to the Board of Health or going down to the Bay Hayes building and get the dad's name put on the birth certificate, so you can let little Pookie go stay with the daddy and see do that school work for him.
Yeah.
Cause you got to be on the birth certificate to be able to use the daddy address now. The dad got to be on the birth certificate. I'm letting you know. I'm giving you your hint of the week. But some of y'all gonna try to force your way to play, and you're gonna be forcing your way on JV. I say it like that too. Some of them ain't gonna never play this year. It don't matter what they do in 7 on 7, none of that. They ain't gonna save no game because that's what you in to save no game. Telling you, know your role and accept it and see what options that you know that you have.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong. It ain't a school besides Alma Bryan and the whole school system.
What you say?
I do want to go to.
Going out there with Coach Session.
Hey.
They got a good agriculture program out there.
Hey, you gonna be out there growing fish and shrimp on campus.
You gotta worry about nobody whooping your head.
You want out there. I need to see what time to go out there and get me some shrimp.
Yeah, what you say?
I think Alma Bryan not doing Alma Bryan on the 10-day rule. Faith Academy. Faith Academy gonna win a couple more games. That I'm telling y'all this. All y'all who beat Faith Academy this year, that one used to beat them. Don't sleep on Sullivan. Sullivan know how to. Sullivan gonna have all the festivities. He gonna bring a little chin out there in the wheelchair, and they gonna run through there, and they gonna beat you by 2 or 3 points. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the one, Coach.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you the one. All of y'all who used to getting smoked by UMS, gonna get ready to get smoked again. Gonna get ready to get smoked again.
7.
Them folks will be in the state championship in the next 2 or 3 years. I guarantee it. They not just finna whoop y'all ass. They finna smoke y'all ass.
But see, everybody don't know Max Fowler over there working at QB Country. Everybody says, "Oh man, he ain't gonna be able to throw the ball." Then he come the new coach.
Man, Coach, this man here said, if I can put 50 points on Viger, I'm gonna do it. He said, if I can put 50 points on Williamson, I'm gonna do it. If I can put 70 points up on you, I'm gonna do it, because our kids aren't getting recruited. So when your kids are getting recruited and get beat by 70, then the recruiter's gonna want to say, well, what's over there at UMS? That man said, if he can put 50 on your ass, this ain't Terry Curtis. This ain't Mr. Politician. This ain't Mr. Transfer Rule. You got a coach over there who's dedicated to doing nothing but coaching football.
Yeah. He ain't trying to turn nobody. He ain't got nothing. He ain't trying
He don't give a damn who on your roster. He don't give a damn who he finna line up in front of. Terry Curtis still doing that. He finna come try to smoke your boots. And practice look a lot different. And for the first time I seen the parents at UMS looking at each other like, man, you feel me? Usually they over there shaking hands, teeth and palms at UMS. Them folks smile will turn to frown because he over there smoking a kid.
Oh yeah. And everybody that don't know, he's a former Mississippi State player. So y'all, he done played at the highest level. And don't be coming with your Ricky Lake playbook. You're gonna eat it alive now.
Man, I'm telling you right now, this is not Terry Curtis's UMS team. I'm picking them. They number 1 in 5A. I don't care who on the team. Right now, I'm picking UMS as number 1 in 5A. Why is it? Well, Q, how you say that? Because anytime he say do anything, the entire team automatically does it. When he blow the whistle, everybody stop what they doing and sprint to him. When you got a group of kids that'll follow you like that, and when you tell them to do something, no matter what they're gonna do it, you're gonna be tough to beat. And he already got it. And usually it takes time to get that. He already got it. Instantaneous response to commands. You know about that shit, KT.
Oh, you know I know.
Instantaneous response to commands. If he say go hit somebody, your ass finna get hit. If he say go take that man out, your ass finna get taken out. It's gonna be easy to coach at UMS from here on.
I'll tell you though, Q, I see a lot of schools struggle when they don't know the kids that's on the other side. I see that.
I agree. 100%. Ooh. Damn, KT, you dropping that shit today.
I see a lot of teams struggle. You know, when they playing against people you don't know. You ain't play against these people in park ball, or you ain't play against these folks in middle school. So you don't know who you playing against. And they struggle.
Yeah. Yep. You don't know what they seen. Oh, he ain't never seen this, and he done seen it before.
Najee Edwards say UMS over Williams.
Listen to what I'm telling you, man. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. I like UMS to finish number 1 in 5A. Williamson is the hardest school to play football at right now. So a kid, and you wonder why them kids getting offers out the ass like that, because it's not easy to play at Williamson. Somebody might slap the shit out you at Williamson. Somebody cousin might jump on your ass at Williamson and beat your ass. You have to watch what you say at Williamson. You have to watch how you walk at Williamson. Williamson just ain't no school where you can just walk through free. You have to watch yourself during the day. And then once you goddamn maneuver your way through the school, then you're able to go be free and play football.
The man went 12-2 and went to the state championship game.
Coach, at Williamson, you got to watch yourself. At UMS, you wake up, your ass go lift weights. You go to class, guess what? They have midday football meetings. So when the football players go to lunch, they go to the coach office and they talk about strategy and they talk about how they day going and they get their feelings out and they they getting therapy, they getting counseling. Then they go back and finish their day, and then they come
get real physical therapy every day because they got
every day
on campus.
Every day they know who their quarterback gonna be for the next 10 years. And ain't no fighting over the quarterback position. It's our quarterback.
They ain't gonna let fans in the school.
Man, come on, man. They know their quarterback is for the next 10 years. Yes, and people, until we get and I'm gonna tell you something. Williamson is the closest school to having what UMS and St. Paul's got because they got the middle school over there.
Middle school on campus.
Yeah, I like right now, I like Williamson to finish number 2 because it's gonna take a whole summer for Antonio Coleman, Carl Jackson, and my boy from Viger, which I got give him his credit and shit. Coach Cook, I love Coach Cook now that he away from Viger. I absolutely love what he doing. And that's no shade, no shade intended. I'm just thinking he's grown, going through that process and everything he went through, he's grown and he's looking at his job a different way. And right now, I think Cook gonna be a problem because he's bought in, and he'll be a head coach again in 2 or 3 years, and he gonna be a problem. But what this white man got going on at UMS? Oh yeah, I'm taking UMS to finish number 1.
He gonna thank you. I'm glad you said it. For the last 2 years, you have let UMS off the hook.
Yeah.
If you wanted to beat UMS, you should have beat them the last 2 years and put them out the playoffs. The year Williamson lost to UMS and punted that ball later that game, it might come back to bite them this year. And everybody remember that year. Williamson could have went for it and probably
Williamson
won.
lost to UMS like 3 years in a row off a kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, off a kick. And a wise man told me this, and it's been resonated with me since he said it. Can you hear me, KT?
I hear you loud and clear.
A coach, a good coach, a great coach told me the best team in football is the team that's gonna finish every drive with a kick.
God, well, you said something.
Whether you punting that bitch off and getting ready to play good defense, or you kicking that extra point, the team that gonna be the best team is the one that finishes every drive with a kick. So you can have all the killers you want, but if your ass ain't got no kicker,
But here go the thing, and some of the schools need big old lines. I was looking at Blunt offensive line yesterday. Blunt got a big ass offensive line, but you gotta have strategy. You got the biggest line in the world. Vaya got 10.5 sacks when they played Williamson last year, and Williamson had the bigger line.
Yeah.
10.5 sacks in one game.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And man, look, it's hard to win a game when you got your quarterback getting harassed every play, getting smashed every play. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. Chicken ain't no regular dude, man. You getting hit by an NFL player for real.
But Devin got like 3 sacks that game.
Devin ain't no regular dude. Devin really heavy lower body, and Devin gonna end up Power 5 after he leave Hutch.
Yeah. They was out there talking about Devin yesterday. One of the college coaches came to the basketball game, and they saw Devin, and they was like, I was like, that's the kid that had the 19 sack. That's the kid.
Coach, man, people gonna realize one day, the job that outsiders and people that went to Viga do, making sure that kids at Viga go to school. One day they're gonna realize that it's a community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no matter what, we gonna make sure Viga kids all right.
But can Blunt improve under the center?
What the question was, can Blunt improve under the center? Is a pig's pussy pork? You must don't know who the coach is.
My thing is this, with them scheduling. Blunt played, well, I'm going to tell you, Blunt got smart this year. Blunt going to play a jamboree game before they play Viga. Blunt that threw a curveball into this whole madness. Blunt going to play a jamboree game before they play Viga. And you know one thing about Blunt, they're gonna fill out that stadium. So, but they're gonna be the
Lawrence Robert, you paying attention? I'm just looking back at these comments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I like UMS over everybody, man. Football ain't all about names. Football ain't about names, bro.
So,
I
so
bet you can't name 5 people at St. Michael's.
why that LaFleur gonna be a big game because it gonna mean who gonna be in third and who gonna be in fourth?
What you say? It's gonna come down to quarterback play, and the best 3 quarterbacks in 5A is UMS, Viger, and Williams in no particular order, in my opinion.
You don't like Duke Robinson at LaFleur?
I love Duke Robinson, but I just think the best in my opinion,
Yeah.
the best quarterbacks is I think Sammy Dunn was damn leading the damn state in passing and yards when he went down. I think AJ then only lost 1 or 2 games as a starter or something like that.
Well, no. You remember the first year? That's the year Coleman. That's the year they lost to UMS.
AJ wasn't a full-time starter.
Oh, okay, full time. Okay.
Yeah, he played a little bit, but since being a full-time guy, I think that motherfucker went 9-1 last year, didn't
He lost to Viger and Central Clay. 2 games.
Yeah, so that's 2 losses, and one of them, shit, he lost to Viger, and he got his fucking ass handed to him, and got up every damn time.
Yeah.
You know, shit, he was getting hit, and he didn't fall. He got up. Man, that's what you need at the quarterback. The toughest thing at the quarterback position is getting up. Whether you can throw that interception and the D lineman slam you on your damn head blocking, or one of them motherfucking linebackers come and smash your ass. It's a certain type of motherfucker that you got to have to be a good quarterback, and AJ didn't fold. And he threw a lot of touchdowns, and his receiving core got a lot better, and his offensive line got a lot better in the offseason. So I like AJ to be in the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks. I like Sammy
But is he
Dunn.
gonna have time with the line?
Exactly.
So the spring game Friday gonna be big for them.
And Moss Point coming to smoke something. I went over there and watched Moss Point. Moss Point will smoke you. They're a little undisciplined, but most black schools are. But they got killers over there. I want you to know they got killers over there 100%.
It's gonna be fun to see.
And they
Everybody,
ain't coming to lay down.
especially everybody who playing somebody. Then you got Theodore playing Biloxi. I don't think JJ playing in that game.
I like Theodore to go to the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I like Theodore. Theodore
I like
defense seemed like they was in 22.
Theodore to go to the playoffs. I ain't saying they're gonna beat Saraland, but I do like them to be in them top 4 teams. I like the 3 schools with the S, Saraland, St. Paul, Spanish Fort, and I like Theodore to get in there. With that being said, this is the first time in 3 or 4 years that it's going to be really competitive to get in the playoffs in 6A.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because McGill not bullshitting. McGill not bullshitting. I like what McGill got going. And shout out to the coach over there from Albany, Georgia, who invited me to practice, man, to come see what they were doing, because he felt like the city needed to know what was going on. And I like what McGill got going. McGill is a football program again.
I like big Avery Pauley over there.
Avery Pauley, 6'6", 260-pound D lineman, picking up a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Only been playing football 3 years.
I like them type kids because can't nobody say, "Oh yeah, boy, he played with us."
He played for me. No, he ain't played for nobody down here. Nigga
He
ain't
trained.
even live down here. Boy, they from Atlanta. So don't nobody take no credit for that kid. Everything he did, him and his family did. And nobody knew he was gonna be that big either.
No,
He went over there for academics and grew 7 inches. So nobody knew that kid was gonna be that. Yep, grew 7 inches from 12 to 13. Kid grew 7 inches. And if you ever hear him talk, coach, he talk like this.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, coach? I was like, boy, is that your real voice?
Oh yeah.
Boy, scared the shit out of me.
I had him in the shot put. I had him in the shot put when I was
Okay, yeah.
in South.
I ain't even know he threw the shot put.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the first time I met him, he how you doing, coach? I said, God damn, is that your real voice?
Good kid.
Yeah, so Aaron Paul going, he an SEC kid.
Yeah. He'll rip your whole damn helmet off, I'm telling you.
Coach, 6'6", 260 pounds, sophomore.
Well, I'm
You
telling
remember
you,
what we talked about last year? Where's the 6'5", 300-pound lineman at?
there it is.
Where's the 6'5", 300-pound defensive lineman at? You mean to tell me we ain't got one kid like Zero at Parker and Mobile? Bullshit.
You got big Devon Young down at Theodore.
And coach, you want to know what? You don't want to know why that kid at Parker, the way he is, coaching matters.
Oh,
Coaching matters.
Rodney
They really
Cleveland good too. I'm telling you, Rodney Cleveland. Whew. Rodney Cleveland gonna be something to deal with. See, I'm gonna tell you, on the southern half of the bracket, you gotta be watching what Benjamin Russell doing. Kurt Johnson up there.
Kurt Johnson.
He building toughness up there. You know. Yeah, they always had good players, but they, since Savarese and Carl Willie Martin left from up there, they hadn't been that tough. So they done brought that back, and boy, them folks done opened up them pocketbooks. Say, folk got that unlimited money. Terrell Owens done put the stamp on the program again.
Man,
They're gonna be hard.
Everybody. And when they told him that he had to put a cap on how many kids he was bringing in, he left. He left. Benjamin Russell took a big problem. Who? Not Montgomery Catholic. Montgomery Catholic dead.
I saw some video. They're gonna be all right.
Oh, Montgomery Catholic is dead.
They in there with Andalusia, Greenville. They'll make the playoffs.
They'll make the playoffs, but they just lost. They won't be the same team. We won't see that again out of Montgomery Catholic no time soon.
Do we cross with you follow first this year? Or do we cross first with
That's out of my pay range right there, coach. I have no idea.
Last year it was 1 and 2, so we crossed with 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 3 this year. It's 1 and 3. So that's Montgomery Catholic and Region, Andalusia. All of them will be first round games this year. Ain't no telling what kid from Florida gonna move to Andalusia. Q, that's the part that everybody don't understand. That's why 5 is so hard and competitive. You don't know what kid gonna move to Demopolis. Every year. You got them city schools in that 5A, boy. It'd be hard to beat them folks. That's just like when Viga beat Sylacauga in the basketball. Sylacauga, all the kids ain't from Sylacauga.
Right. Man, that game Viga won with that big boy. What school was that?
Carol Ozark.
Carol Ozark.
School.
That big boy probably had 25 blocks in that game.
Yeah, Carol Ozark.
Don't nobody want to see them.
And they back again.
Don't nobody want to see them. And 5A, I expect 5A basketball to come back from down here. Go on, put that pressure on Cheese, Johnny, and over
You got it.
this boy over there at Vargas. We need to bring basketball back home in 5A.
Yeah.
Coach Epps, I expect you to win the region, Coach.
Well, here goes the thing. We're going to need Wilson to play LaFleur and Tiger at least in the spring. I mean, in the summer.
In the summer.
They dodged their ass the whole year. He ended up getting beat.
But see, that was a different regime over there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this coach gonna dodge too much. I think he want to play the best. I ain't got nothing but good shit to say about the coach at Williamson. He trying to change the culture. I think we all know who's gonna be the coach at Blunt. So 6A, y'all ass might as well get ready because them niggas finna be in them bow ties.
Tell
You
you.
already know. He finna have the whole team in bow tie. If your ass don't want to wear no bow tie, you might as well go on over there with Johnny and transfer. Cause y'all finna be in bow ties, and you know he like to bring his boys, so he gonna have some transfer come in too. So 6A Region 1 basketball just got off the chain.
And, you know, he better hope JJ gone.
Yeah, get on
Graduate
up out of there. Yeah. Yeah, go on, get up out of there. Sign
Look,
big even December.
I'll tell you what, that ain't, but put an asterisk by that if that happens. If JJ
Yeah.
graduate early, boy, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different.
Coach Epps the one though. Coach Epps the one with the boys who just play basketball.
But see, that's the thing. Coach El's been handed that team for the last couple of years.
Coach Epps done had more talent than everybody now.
Yeah.
And he done you know, I call a spade a spade. He shit the bed once or twice. He shit the bed this year. He shit the bed over there
put
when he
them out
had the
this
boy
year?
transfer from Chickasaw.
Yeah.
But he went in the theater last year and won it.
Yeah.
So, you know, he can win the region. Shit, I expect him to win the region. He ain't losing a whole lot. And you still got Altrez Spelling.
Boy, he better hope that kid don't leave and go to Blunt.
Man, it's time for boy, you better play that motherfucker. Shit. You better
Boy.
take that ball out of Nook hand. Free Nook up.
Say
What up,
after-
dog?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you got Spelling over there, you better play him.
Well, Q boy is our favorite time of the day. Time to go meet with the college
Time
coach.
to go. Time to go.
Time to go watch some practice. Y'all, we about to get out of here, y'all. I am KT Thornton.
I'm Coach Q.
Y'all, we are out of here. We'll see y'all later. Peace.